Today, fishing's one of the most popular outdoor activities in New Zealand. Join us as we follow passionate fisher Mandy Kupenga as she heads out to some of the best fishing spots around the country to take on local men in a no-holds-barred fishing contest. Keep watching to see who's man enough to take on Mandy. This is Get Your Fish On. This week on Get Your Fish On, we get personal in a fearsome fishing frenzy that sees Mandy go head-to-head with brother-in-law Hemi in a competition to see who can land the most legal snapper. Who'll come out on top, the men or the women? T-Point Lee. The teams prepare for today's epic battle, and the tension's so high you could fill it the air with a knife as they prepare for a trip into the unknown. Today our teams depart for Hauturu, resting place of the wind. It's a 1-hour trip to one of the Hauraki Gulf's renowned fishing hotspots. It's said that Hauturu is the centre post of the giant net of Taramainuku. For Mandy Kupenga, fishing's a rod for her back, but she loves it. Painter Ra Gossage brings showbiz pizzazz, but will it bring in the fish? Former pro rugby player Kramer Ronaki knows how to crouch, touch, pause, and engage the fish. And Hemi Hurunui is keen to net a win.
Forecast wasn't too favourable for us, sort of 15 gust 20 from the east-northeast, so it's a little bit early in the season, sort of start of Feb, but we'll get out and see what the anglers can drag out. Mandy took out the last challenge when they were out on the boat against Hemi, so I think there's a bit of redemption there on Hemi's side, so I think he'll do the business. He looks pretty serious out there, so we'll get into it.
One thing that I love about summer are adventures out on the Hauraki Gulf. And for us Jaffas, that is just another fishing fanatic in Auckland. This is our backyard. So for over 1 million of us, koia hoki te pātaka kaimoana e hare ko ai te puku me te wairua. Now our teams today are going to fight it out for the coveted title of the bestest snapper catchers. So the team that catches the most legal size snapper, koia te kapa katoa. And for the losers, well, they'll be cooking the kai later, but really, when you're out in a beautiful place, good people, doing what you love, are there any losers? Yeah, there'll be losers today. Let the quest begin for the bestest snapper catchers.
Baiting with whole pilchards, the teams seem to be targeting the big snapper, and it's easy to understand why, as Captain Jake explains the rules.
Okay, easy as that.
So the rules today, guys, is it's a point system. So fish between 30 and 40 centimetres is 1 point. Fish between 40 and 50 is 2 points. And between 50 and upwards is 3 points. But if you get that 20-pounder, we got instant win. Instant win.
All right. Okay, Ryan. Just target the 20-pounder, mate.
Not a problem, Andy.
Sweet. What size bracket are you going for him?
I think I might stick to the 50s.
Mind you, I like the 40 to 50s good tasting fish, eh, Jake? Pretty tasty.
And Hemi's off to a flyer. The line's been in for less than a minute, and it looks like snapper.
Tamure.
But the question is, will it be legal?
Yeah, could be. Stretch it out. Stretch it.
I don't know. 29.
29.
Oh, hard luck him.
Wow. 29.8.
29.8.
Please, good, please, fella.
That was with the stretch.
And the first one's always given back to Tangaroa, the god of the sea.
So this is your island here, Hauturu, from Ngāti Wai. Your family is, you're into your kaimoana. I know your mum loves her fish.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
She does. Any which way, she loves her fish.
Yeah.
Boiled, smoked, steamed.
She goes floundering still.
Yes, she's 67 now, and she still goes out floundering with her one spear. She's got a special spear she takes down to get her pātaki, and she still gets one.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But your dad did something really special with the Maui books, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. My dad's Peter Gossage, and he's a book author and illustrator.
Yep.
Yeah, and he wrote the children's book series, the Maui series.
Oh, did he write them as well?
He wrote and illustrated them.
Did he?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember those books as kids growing up, you know? We used to love those books.
Yeah. Mum gave him the idea to do the Māori legends, and he kind of ran with it and just kept producing more and more stories because they were popular. And yeah, it's kept him going right to now. He's still producing books now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Those books, rather, the most special books. That's how I learned about the Maui legends.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear. I think my dad would be, really honoured to hear that.
Meanwhile, back with the fishing, Hemi's on again.
Oh, am I?
I don't know. It feels like a point. It feels like a point.
Oh,
Oh, look at those buddies.
Oh, two. Oh, you're two little hooks.
2 points. Do I get a point for that? Oh, that's a keeper.
So that's a point there. That
That's a point, boy.
one.
Easy and
Check it, it's
beauty.
not in the 52-point mark.
That's 1 point for the men's team. Mandy switches to squid as the women attempt to even the scores. But it's her teammate Ra who's next on the board.
That looks like a beautiful little keeper too.
Yep.
But Hemi doesn't want to let the lead slip.
Zipping on past, eh?
There you go, man. That actually looks like it's been handled before by a hand. See this?
Oh, yeah.
This is the sort of damage a hand will do. See up here? See his real bad nick as well?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
obviously affecting him.
Yeah. When we touch them with our hot or not wet normal hands, burn them.
And you take the protective slime off as well.
Yep.
And our hands have got bacteria on it.
The best way to handle them, Jake, is just under the gill plates here, nice and gentle.
Nice and gentle. Try not to press the gill down too much. Just hold it in your hand, easy as. We'll give it a measure. Here we go, I think we got another point.
The snapper might be a bit damaged, but that's 2 points to 1 for the men.
All right, whānau, if you want to take the best care of your fish and also get the best taste out of your ika, an ice slurry is the way to go. So what we've got in here is just some salt ice, and we're going to add some salt water in here as well. Mix it all up. And what you want to do is ika your fish straight away, and that'll keep the flesh firm and beautiful. You know how sometimes you might get sort of mushy fillets? That's because you haven't used a nice slurry.
After the slow start, the teams move on. It's time to test out one of Captain Jake's favourite posies.
All right, well, we've just pulled up to a new spot. The spot we're at before, we're catching mostly smaller fish, and our aim today is to catch the bigger fish. And it's a good tip. If you're finding that you're in a spot and you're catching too many undersized tamore, move spots and try a different place.
Takaha Hemi, takaha, aku e whiti Afrikas, aku e tautoko i a koe.
Emmy's on it. Oh yeah, focused, eh, him, focused.
Focused. Focused.
You gotta visualise, eh? Do you visualise them swimming up to your line and
So I
eating
close
your...
my eyes a lot of the time. I'm not actually sleeping.
That's focus.
That's real focus.
Few noddies, yeah.
Hemi's visualizations seem to have worked.
Ooh, yeah, I reckon that's it.
I know. I don't want to get my hopes up because I get gutted, eh?
30.2. Get a quick measure though. Massive 33.
Ooh, away she goes.
But he's not the only one who's getting interest.
Ooh, she's off again. Oh, yeah. Like that, Him?
Where's that knife?
That's a 2-pointer.
Oh,
Beautiful fish.
he's just looking at it.
Wow! Look at another one for us, mate. Woo! That's a beautiful fish. Look at him.
Kelpie, eh?
Yeah. Dark colours.
Give it a measure.
Yeah, give it a measure.
44.
Oh, yeah. 44. That's even, Stevens.
And with one fish, the women's team draw level. That's 3-all. Mandy's on. And whatever it is, it's packing some weight. That's no snapper.
Oh, what colour is it? It is... Oh, octopus! Yum! Aye, look at that.
Do you want it or?
Oh, actually, I want to let him go. He's too cool.
Yeah.
But he's cool.
If you leave it here in the middle, it'll slide its way out, eh? They'll get their tentacle and they'll go around the hole and they'll know if they can fit through it. That's how intelligent they are. They're like, oh no, can't fit through there. Oh no, can't fit through here. Oh, can fit through there.
Yeah.
And they'll go, yeah.
And after a long wait, finally, it's time for a snapper montage. Hit it, kids.
All right, yeah, man. Whee! Nice and easy, eh?
They're bringing them in, and they're measuring up.
Easy.
I've got him on here.
Is anyone keeping score here? Ring him up.
Fish for a fire.
Be another measure.
Tani's on fire.
Another point. Yeah.
Mandy, what's the score?
Well, after that little flurry from Kapitan there, the score's now 7-5, so Rara and I, now we've got to catch up again.
So after all is said and done, the women have 5 points to the men's 7.
So, Kramer, you're a Māori teacher.
Māori teacher, yes.
Yeah, whereabouts do you teach?
I teach up at Onewhiro Area School.
Kia ora, Onewhiro.
Kia ora, Onewhiro. So yeah, I teach te reo and PE up there, so pretty good.
Kia ora. So you're a bit of a sportsman from way back, eh?
Back in the old days, sort of thing. Did a bit of rugby before I went overseas and stuff like that.
And it was rugby that took you overseas?
Rugby just effectively took me overseas.
Yeah.
The first club was called Cheltenham. They're sort of in the Gloucester area, and Gloucester is equivalent to the Super 15 over here.
Oh, yeah.
Yoda and Yoda, one of the All Blacks, and Carlos went to that club when they eventually went over there. Yeah.
Yeah. And so what do you like about fishing? What is it about fishing that you enjoy?
Oh, I think you know, over the time you sort of spend a good time with your mates and you crack some good jokes and have some mean stories, but at the end of the day it's just the fishing, eh? You know, catching the fish and seeing it come up with the big ngutu and big whatu and stuff like that and bringing it up onto board. But I'm a kaimoana person. I can't do anything without my kaimoana.
Kia ora to that.
When I was over in England, you know, the only thing that I wanted when I ever used to come back for a holiday was kina.
Oh, yeah.
So at the airport, my brother and my father-in-law will be waiting there with kina for me. So,
Straight away?
Straight away, straight off the plane. Breathing.
Oh, yeah. No, you can't beat it, eh? And, like, even though we're not far from Auckland, all of this is right here.
Yeah, definitely.
Right here, man. I love it.
It makes you appreciate your haukainga, your Aotearoa and what we got here. It's amazing. you're making sure that we're good to Tangaroa and his family and the moana.
That's right. We take care of our oceans and they'll take care of us. We're getting those bites. Getting those. Oh, he just can't help himself. Eh?
Tangaroa, the god of the sea, seems to be treating our teams well today. The snapper keep coming.
Or is it a keeper?
In by a fin.
In by a fin.
That's a keeper. Woo! Even dig it up.
With plenty of good eaters for the bin.
Got us another one, brother. Kapatane, bro. Kapatane. Jora.
Where's that knife? Where's that knife? It's 10-6, eh, Kramer? Yeah, it's the comeback trail. I'm just commentating your fish. Oh, yeah. Ra has just brought in like another legal tamuri for us. Kia ora, kia ora.
Kia ora Tangaroa.
Well, this is the last spot of the day. We've only got an hour left of fishing. If Ra brings this fish in, it's going to be 10 all. Da-da-da-da. 0.2 of a centimetre.
Yep, easy.
Yes,
A little bit of pressure. I lost last time. Not really keen to lose this time.
Bit of deja vu, him. I think you were in that spot last time when we brought in the winning fish.
I know.
It sounds like a little bit of hurt in that.
There is hurt.
A little bit like, you know.
There is hurt.
Bit of an emotional roller coaster, eh, him, this fishing business.
So that's 10 all as we head into the final hour of fishing.
The old sneaky slow jig, eh, hamster?
Come on again. Come on, don't drop that.
Smoking!
And it looks like Hemi has hooked something big. Is it a game-changing snapper? Whatever it is, it's got a lot of fight.
Hey, no slow jigs. There's Chevalier, mates running around.
Oh, that's a beauty. Look at that.
Hemi's hooked up the mother of all trevally.
Man.
No points,
Look at
but a
that
mean feed.
Shot him, mate. Trevally.
Thank you, you just jumped on. Boom. Whack.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Little gear, That's
Yeah, mate.
wicked.
Heading into the final 30 minutes, and the scores are still tied. Ra's got a keeper to put the women's team ahead.
Bit of an emotional roller coaster, this fishing business, eh?
Okay. I've had highs, I've had lows.
She's all level.
Yes, sir.
What? Scraped it, eh?
But it's tit for tat, and we're all tied up again.
So that fish you just brought in here, mate, that takes it to 11 all, eh?
Hey,
Hey?
never know.
Not that we're very competitive with each other, but... And the type of fishing that you like the best?
Rock fishing.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot harder. The rewards are greater. Some of the places you can get to on the rocks, off the land is amazing.
You're pretty cool, eh?
Yeah.
And quiet spots too, eh? 'Cause you had any scary runs on the rocks?
Oh, yeah, I've had a couple, I think the worst one is when I got washed off the rocks, and yeah, I was out alone, and it was a little bit rough. It was, I'll give it that, and just a big swell, big set come through, and yeah, I got washed off the rocks and got sucked out. I really thought my number was up. I hadn't really told anyone I was out. I was fishing alone, no life jacket, and all the no's, you know, all the no's, all the don't do's.
Yeah.
I was probably in the water for 10, 15 minutes. Just by the time I come out, I must have gone about 5, 6K down, down the coast, and just swam to the side and picked a set to swim in between, and did my best to come in, and yeah, got hammered up against the rocks a little bit, but came out alive, which is a bonus. But don't fish alone. It's silly. It's not worth it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Lots of things happen out there, eh?
Yeah.
You know, life jackets, these things are wicked these days, eh? I don't feel encumbered by it at all.
Yep.
So yeah, life jackets, and never turn your back on the sea.
Yep.
Never, ever turn your back on the sea, eh?
Yep.
Always keeping eyes forward. Yeah, and just stay safe.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Stay
'Cause it's one of the best, I think it's the best sport out there, but stay safe, man.
Not worth dying to catch a fish,
Nah,
eh?
it's not. It's not.
Yeah. Focus, Em. Focus. Look at that focus.
I'm willing it. I'm willing it
That's
onto
it.
my hook.
Visualise. Oh. Yes. I noticed you waited till you knew it was really hooked.
Yeah. I
And
can
then
feel I'm
broke
eating
out.
it, eh? I can
Then-
feel I'm going bang, bang, eating it.
And then broke out and then was smart. So is it gonna make it? Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's another point.
Oh, boys are clocking it in now.
He's on.
Oh, he's on.
Size.
And Kramer's left something in reserve.
Hey, get those points up,
11
bro.
all. Oh, this could put you in the lead.
Has he been saving the best till last?
Oh, yeah, that's the point. Is it? Oh, nice.
That's a beautiful penny.
Beautiful.
Yep.
35.
Shot, Kramer. Shot, kapatane.
Got it. It's for you
And
too.
now
It's for you
he's
too.
done it again.
38.
We can't stop Kramer. We just can't stop him. Every bait he's putting down, he's just hooking in. Oh, nice fish.
Oh, we got a 2-pointer.
That 2-pointer's the final nail in the coffin. It looks like the mild-mannered teacher has schooled the woman in how to time your run. That's a massive win for the men's team.
This is what you call a simple salad. Lettuce, tomato, avocado. 3 ingredients, throw it all together.
Well, we're just going to keep it pretty simple. Put these fillets and a little bit of butter on the barbecue here. And of course, the trevally we got before, we're going to make some sashimi.
And if you're after the recipe, check out our Facebook page.
Here's the salad, Mandy.
Oh, chair. That is beautiful. Look at what we just whipped up, eh?
Just another day on the ocean, eh?
Yeah, that's how we roll. All good, guys. Come get it. Well, we had an awesome day out on the Hauraki Gulf, eh, fellas? Yeah. Plenty of fish, plenty of kai. Kramer, we couldn't pull back after that last run that you got, mate. That was awesome fishing. Well done.
That was pretty mean,
Yeah, bro. Kapatane. Yeah, boy.
And right, you had a good run there. Caught us some beautiful tamore. We couldn't quite pull it back. All good though, eh? And Hem, now the scores are tied, 1-1, eh?
Gotta be a third, eh?
Yeah. Awesome, and hey, thanks very much, Jake, for taking us out again for another mean adventure. Always such good fun, mate.
All good.
Yeah. So join me next week and we'll do it all over again. Join me and...
Get your fish on!
Rolling.
One thing that I love about summer, it's pātaka kaimoana e harikoia. Nearly.
Just keep going.
Whoa, how's that for reflexes? Look what I caught!
He mea tautoko.
Hei pāho.